There it is. What do you think? Hi. Hi. You been having fun? Do you know how to do stuff now? Huh? Here. Good girl. What do you know how to do? You know how to do that? You do? Do you know how to do that again? Kinda. You're leaving. You're leaving. Don't leave. Don't leave. And don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, so we'll work on, as far as for when you work with her this week, being kind of particular about not letting her leave, because she's kind of got that almost as it's part of it now. So we want to make sure that we kind of tell her, no, that's not what that means. So I want her to take a step and then stop. Good. So I'm controlling it right now to help her. Which is a little more micromanaged and a little more restrictive and not really what I would want to do, but I want to kind of fix her misunderstanding of it. So I want to see if I can do it without. There we go. Yeah. You got an itchy spot? Oh, maybe right there? No, not there? Okay. Well, you told me no, so don't ask for more. Okay, so let's try this side. She might walk off again because it's the other side. Good. Good girl. It's not a go away. It's not a go away. It's not a go away. Good girl. Good girl. Yep. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Yep. Much more pleasant faces going on here. More like, this is interesting. That's not the same as him. So she's shuffling, so I'm not there. I'm not rewarding that. So you got to make sure that you just stay with it until. It doesn't mean you push any harder or do anything different. Just stay with her, follow her, until she does what you are actually looking for. Because if she gets away with shuffling, which I think, didn't we find that that's what she was doing? Like she was having a hard time with that. Good girl. So we'll get one more. There, much better. Yes. Okay. She's like, what about the head pet thing? Okay. Pay attention. We're gonna go. Good. Oh, what was that all about? Good. It's nice when I meet a new horse in the excuse you, what's going on there? Hold on, let me see. Oh, look. Okay, is that better? Can we communicate a little less of that attitude? Huh? There you go, good. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she was telling me her blanket was twisting her funny or something. I don't know if you saw twice she switched her tail, and once she even stomped the foot down. So she was telling me something was wrong with me being here. I don't know if she otherwise had any objection in the past. I don't remember her doing any of that stuff. Yeah, this was just now. But her blanket was kind of twisted, so it might have been rubbing on her flank a little bit that she didn't like. If she keeps swishing her tail, then we'll know it's something else. But I think that she was just trying to say there's something wrong. Okay, you're kind of in my space, so I'm going to ask her to, without me moving my feet, because kind of the game is, the one who moves his feet loses the game. So I want her to get out of my space, and I'm going to try my best not to have to be the one that moves my feet. And we're cool. We could be good friends from right here. Good girl. Okay. So I'm going to ask her to yield. Yep, you're right. Okay, don't leave. Good. Hunter's like, I know all that stuff. Okay, good. So it's a little forward more than it's a good cross, but I'm going to kind of give it to her. Just good. So see how that's more of a forward step? I actually want more of a crossover, so I'm going to get in her way to do it. Good. Well, she needed it better explained. Is that from when she had her foot caught? Okay. There's like a kind of like a rough skin thing going on. Like she clipped herself.
Yeah, I think that was where the wound was. Were you here when she was caught? Only baby remembers, yes, and her memory's better.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look new by any means.
Yeah, her leg was caught.
The hay net, right? Good. Good girl. Okay, so I'm not going to drill her too bad. I'm going to... Good. You can do without the face. Good. Very good. And without the... Oh, faces came anyway. All right, we're cool. Yep. So when they do that, I put my hand on their nose and ask for an invitation to come over here. So I'm going to get a little more insistent. So that's what I was going to say is, as you start to do more with her, you're going to start being more particular. Because the official learning phase is okay for them to kind of, sort of get it. But as you want to start really doing it as an exercise, the sort of getting it is going to stay in their idea of the perfection of it. So you want to make sure that she understands there's more to it than, being able to sort of do it. I know. It's so interesting. So I'm going to go ahead. She's blocking me again. I'm going to go ahead and ask her to yield again. Okay, so I didn't mean to be rude though, sorry. The one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give you to do, is I'm going to ask her to walk with me, kind of like what I was doing with Shanti. But I'm going to be a little particular because I think she's going to choose to give me minimal effort. So I'm going to push her along. Good. There. So here she's going to learn that cue. So here's where the particularities come in. I'm not going to let her get away with not being where I want her to be. When she's where I want her to be, I'll leave her alone. When I stop, she should stop. Back. backing up. Good girl. So I don't want her to fall behind. So I'm going to help her with that starting point there, because as you saw, she waited for me to have to really tell her to go. Now with her, you'll be able to trot next to her. I don't know that I'm going to get her up to that trot without making her a little mad at first, just so you know. And I'm going to do it on the rail, so I'm going to kind of go off for a second and get her to understand me, because she's not going to understand me here. She'll fishtail on me. So I'll just do it along this little rail here. Good girl. I like that she wanted to go when I said I was going to go, without me having to tell her. So I'm going to ask her to walk a few steps, and I'm going to ask her to trot. And her trot is not going to catch up with me very quickly. Good girl. And walk. Good. Good. Without the attitude. And walk. And ho. And back. Yep. Good. Good. She waited. She wasn't sure if I was going to walk but she responded to my giving her the heads up, because I like to give them the heads up. So she needs to catch up. And she's threatening me a little bit, not bad, but I'm gonna make sure she doesn't get behind me. Good. Walk. Good. Ho.
So you're asking her to trot. What was threatening?
She was getting to where she was coming up on the shoulder of me. She was allowing herself to fall back, and then she was coming kind of more in on me with her ears back. And if you notice, there's a little pop-up each time.
Yeah, the pop-up is the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you wanted me to look at her saddle or something,
Yeah,
right?
the pop-up. Why she's doing the pop-up. If we're giving a riser, you'll see she starts by
Yeah, it's all attitude. That's attitude, what she's doing. That's not discomfort. You know, she's slightly off. You know that, though?
She wasn't last time we were there.
It's a hind leg, though. It's this inside. It's that other hind leg. She doesn't have stifle, right? You don't have any stifle issues, right?
No, it was the front leg that got injured in the trailer accident, so that's good. And I believe the soft tissue is better now, but maybe she did put it behind the paddock. I mean, she really gets mad in the paddock, so she clearly can injure herself if she's pissed.
Really? Okay, so you know the rhythmic pressure that we've been doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce that to where you can use it and play with it a little bit. So that what I just did with her was like what I call a mirroring game. And I expect them to be in that position with me the entire time, whether I walk, trot, canter, doesn't matter. They need to mirror that gait. But that yoga ball thing that I do, the rhythmic pressure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk her along to this cone, and then I'm going to change the way it looks now to her, but it's not going to, well, the way it's going to look to you maybe, but not to her. So I'm going to tell her to make a 90-degree turn, and I'm just going to turn signal her. She may not get it the first time. I may have to get in her way, but she'll learn it very quickly what that means. So I'm going to ask her to walk up with me and get off me, and I'm going to tell her to turn. And I'm going to let her kind of get the freedom of doing nothing for a second. No. Okay, so we're not going to do the drive. She's the one that did the drive-by, right? See how she's, if you watch her body language, this to here is coming in on me.
It is slipping, that blanket.
Yeah. It's more hanging out on the other side. Okay. Yep. If you were listening, it would have worked for you. Okay. This will turn into something, I promise. Maybe not today, but it'll turn into something. Yep, good girl. Yep. No. I'm going to give it to you if you do it right. There you go. So she needed that. She needed a moment to think that one through. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Here. Good girl. Hey, listen. Don't assume. Watch me. There you go. Yep. Yep. Good girl. Okay, just listen. Yep. I'm gonna give it to you if you do it. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna help you. Yep. There you go. Good. Here. Good. Listen. Yep. There you go. Yep. Listen. Yep. Okay, wait, listen. Good. Keep it. Yep. Yeah. Well, I warned you. There you go. Now you do it with an attitude at first until you get it. Come on. Yep. Okay, we're going to go the other way. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Nope. Listen. Now go. No, listen. Yep. There you go. Keep going. Yep. Keep going. So my energy went to her tail that time to say keep going forward. Yep, you're right. There you go. Good girl. Yep. You're good. Here. Good girl. Yep. There, good. Yep, you got it. I didn't say stop. Yep. Hey, don't make me run into you. There you go. Here. Okay. Ooh. Good. So another thing I'm going to teach you real quick, give you stuff to do. So that you can kind of set up all kinds of like obstacles to, you know, zigzag her in and out of. Once she understood it, you know, I was able to go around a cone and stuff like that, and she was responding. You can do it on both sides. She doesn't know the other side yet, so you'll have to make sure that you spend a little bit of time reminding her with the basic before you try to make it into a moving sentence. I'm going to teach her how to go sideways, which is going to incorporate two of the things that that we've already done. So I'm going to tell her, and then I'm going to ask her hind legs to catch up. So I'm going to do it kind of, you know, in increments, so because she's not going to be able to do it at first straight ahead. So I'm going to ask her to yield her front legs over. Now this does not mean move forward. I'm not going to add the kiss. Good. And I'm going to tell her, but don't go forward. She walked more into that than it was abrupt, but here. So try again. This is all about just moving your front feet that way. Yep, yep, yep. Doesn't mean go anywhere though. Good. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Okay, so you gotta listen. There's no leaving. Ready? Try again. Doesn't mean leave. Listen. Don't leave, don't leave. There. Then I'm gonna ask her hind legs to catch up. There. Ask her front legs. Don't leave though. Don't leave though. Don't leave. Yep. Hind legs. Good. So as it grows, you'll be able to put your focus, like right now my focus is on her shoulder after I tell her knows what to do. And then my focus is on her hindquarters. Eventually you'll be able to tell her knows what to do and focus all your energy just on her rib cage. And she'll be able to go sideways. I don't think that we're even remotely there, and I'm not going to hold her against her if she's not. Yep. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Nope, nope. I need more than that. Need more than that. You can try a little harder than that. There you go, there you go. End. Good. Okay, back. Yes. I mean, I think I've gotten enough language with her now that I think I could ask her by just talking to her rib cage, but I think she still needs a little bit more just the front and then the back, because I'm having to help a lot with the front and then stopping the forward. Yep. So like if I tell her knows what to do, I'm gonna listen. Tell her knows what to do, and then say she's not gonna get it that way. She's not ready for that. That's okay. My bad. So she's gonna need it one at a time for a minute. But that's certainly something you can work on. And then you can get to where like she's really giving me as little effort as she absolutely has to. Where you can get to where she really gives you a big turn better than that. That's even a good turn there. And then ask for the hindquarters. So what's getting broken a little bit is her backup. So I would do a little backing up work. Where you can give her like a purpose of it. So like I'm going to ask her to turn her tail between those cones. A little bit more. Hey. You don't have to be so... There you go. Back. Yep, back. So, back. So I'm going to try to... Bit. Listen. 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 Back. Okay, so she lost all faith in me there for a second. She saw something that caught her eye. So, yeah. Good. Good, good. Okay, wait. Good. Back. Yep, back. There you go. You got it now. There you go. There you go. Back. 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 Yep. Back. 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 There you go. Back. 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 Good. She's going to be a horse that you're going to want to always like add obstacles because it'll just make whatever you're asking for more interesting. If I just backed her up, she'd be like, really? But because I gave her something to be aware of on each side of her, it made it more interesting for her. She's tired. She's like, this was... Eventually it's going to turn into like, you could do super cool stuff with her. But right now we're like playing with a dictionary, you know. We're like, okay, and now this word means this. I know.
Awesome.
All right. So the mirroring stuff would be, you can do that at a walk and a trot, but if you forget the particularity of it being that you want to be here, your leg will be slightly ahead of hers, but not much more. If you have to look back to see where she is, and she's definitely not in the right position, and obviously if she's past you with the girth, then she's certainly too far ahead. There's not a big wiggle room for that, and there's the main reason for that is like obviously if you're gonna go to an evolution to cantering beside you, you're gonna want to make sure she's there, you know, not behind you, running you over, or ahead of you, kicking you.
Beautiful.
Good girl. Yeah.
She's smiling. See it? Yeah, good. I've been so bored. I've been so bored for 2 years.
And then once we get doing like good sideways stuff, like you can do an L with the poles and have her go into it sideways and come out of it sideways, and you know, steer her tail, and you know, you could make them do all kinds of cool stuff. It's just right now it's just the boring parts. It's not as boring for me, but I would imagine it's boring for...
I don't think so. I think that happens before.
Right?
Fantastic. We all have homework. I can't remember what mine is. More turn? Try lunges.